Alright, what up YouTube? We are here with Andrew, who got what place at the St. Piers Regional?
Got third, playing pure Elfbotes.
Alright. What were your winnings today?
We won this nice mat, Witness of the Ancients, a deck box, and pulled a Ghost Ogre from the winner's back.
Oh my god, these are so nice. I'm so glad that they're doing this now. Alright, what deck did you choose to play today?
So I've been playing Elfnote for a while. I really enjoy being able to combo people into the sun, and you can play a lot of good hand traps in the deck, so that's what I like.
Let's go with the lists.
Alright, we'll start with the engine. So, 3 Lucina, as this is a 1-card starter, it's really good. 3 Tinia, also 1-card starter. You have to max out on both these. You play 3 Regina, technically not a 1-card starter, but by far the best extender, and this is also what gives us our turn 0 plays.
For sure.
We play 1 Fortuna, because it is not a combo piece, it's just part of how we get to Chaos Angel and how we get to our trap. We play 3 Power Patron now.
3 chicken.
Yes. Now that we have June Pride, we actually want to be normal summoning this a lot, and it can let us get around interaction. Any hand that sees one of the 6s plus this plays through like 3 hand traps already.
100%.
On the more Power Patron side of things, we are only on 1 Medius. You don't actually need more, and by himself, he is not really the best card.
For sure.
We play instead 2 copies of Idolium, an incredible extender. You love to see it. Honestly, it's just an incredible card. Crazy how versatile this is. We play 1 Ginaldo. I like drawing cards. The effect you'll see when I get to the extra, I play Genora as well. It does come up, and just Pot of Greed for free is crazy. We play 3 Terminus. This is 1 more of our 1-card starters. It is also what we can play around Fua really well with, because we send the level 1, add Medius. Medius gets us to 12. 12 summons back to the 1. We've given them 0 Fua draws, and we're already about to make tons of plays.
Before you move on, how often does the battle trick of Terminus go?
The battle trick comes up very often. If someone has a board and you can stick a level 1 on board with this engrave, you just threaten everything and force them to scramble. It is very underrated, but incredibly good.
Nice.
For Elfnote spells and traps, it is only 1 Welcome Home, 1 Rhapsodia. Technically a combo starter, but you don't really want to see it, and Rhapsodia itself is kind of the brick of the deck, so you just play 1 and 1.
A very good brick, though.
Yeah. Now, non-engine. So that was, I believe, 22 for the engine.
Okay.
Non-engine, we play 3 Ash Blossom. We can play around Charmies, but we don't necessarily want to, so we play it. We play 3 Harmonia. This is one of the biggest reasons to play a Synchro Focus deck until they ban this card. This card is crazy, wins games on its own. And because we're playing Harmonia, and it is a dragon, we get to play the 1 of Magnamon.
Oh my god.
Always nice.
Did this card ever not be useful? Like, did you run into any decks where they weren't playing like Lights and Darks?
Yes. You do side it out in some matchups. Obviously, I didn't play Mermail for Existence, but that's a good example of water. You often take it out going first as well because you don't care as much about the search and you just rather put in other crazy cards. But you would be surprised how many decks just have a loose lighter dark for you to get rid of.
That's fair.
Additionally, we're playing 2 Droll because there are a lot of decks that just fold when this card hits the board, and at 2, definitely still worth playing. We play 3 Fua, Take Care. Each one is a different rarity. It bothers people. I love it because it bothers people.
You're a sick person, Andrew. You know that,
Possibly.
But that's why you got 3rd.
We are playing 2 Perulia only. I've messed around with various ratios, but this is what I settled on for just the non-engine counts.
Before you move on, did you have any conflictions with like Charmies and Droll like going second?
I didn't actually. What I found was in hands that saw both, either the Charmies wouldn't resolve and I could troll with Freedom, or I would Charmy them, they would give me 1 or 2 cards, I would be like, that's enough, you're stopping now. and I would draw. And this would just be a card that it's effectively Pot of Greed. Doesn't +5. Pot of Greed is good enough.
That's fair. That's fair.
Additionally, I don't like being hand trapped, so we play Called By. I like Broken Guards, so we play Talents. Both incredibly good.
Can you ban this?
Possibly. And then I play 2 Fallen and the Virtuous. Really flexible card, going first or going second to dodge hand traps, break boards. It's recursive, incredible card.
Have you used it to dodge targeted interaction at all today?
I have, yes.
Nice.
You summon a guy, use their effect, they Veiler you, Fallen and the Virtuous, you keep playing, and in the end phase, you get your set.
For sure.
Alright, for the extra deck.
I'll just move that over for now.
So first off, we got Seraphim. This was the Elf Note level 7. You have to play it. It's very good. We have June Pride, the new Elf Note level 10. Access to this card is what actually lets us have a true turn 0 play. That turns into effectively, you get your resources back and you have a Banish, a Monster Bounce, and a Spell Trap Bounce on the first turn. Very good. Also, the effect that only monsters in the middle can attack sometimes comes up if your opponents can't read, and it's just such a great combo extender. Getting Seraphim out of the grave gets you more 7s and then more 8s. Really good.
Yep. Had the attack June Pride's like hidden effect come up at all today?
It didn't come up today, but it has come up previously.
Nice.
The honorary elf note Crystal Wing, he is just so integral to the combos that he may as well be part of it.
He is an elf note.
Dragster is the bread and butter 7. Spell Negate, you can't ask for anything more. Omega is decent as a Harmonia target in some game states. Against Rolad, you can shuffle their Ritual back, so you can now deal with their Black Chaos. It's also just a lot of hands. I made this against Striker one game. When I didn't want to make Crystal Wing, I would rather just rip a card. Hit an evenly match. Felt great. We are on the Excel package, so that's Excel plus Stardust. This is one of the best lines we have to play around Fua. And in pair with that, we have a Chaos Angel, who we can make on our opponent's turn. We can also just make it going second with Medius and Fortuna to have an unoutable, effectively, dude that banishes something. Very good. Black Rose, some lists have been cutting that, but it is just too important. It is such a threat that the presence alone does a lot, but actually having it does win games. This did win me my game in round 6.
Nice.
We play Librarian. This has become a lot more common. It is, you just make it off Medius and a level 1 most of the time, but when you are against a breaker deck, you make this, you draw your entire deck. There were multiple games where I had to scale a Vinolium that I had already used, just so I wasn't discarding for hand size in the end phase.
Yep.
Crazy. Malong, we just play this as a Harmonia target. So Malong and Omega are effectively the only ones we play. Honestly, good enough. Play Genora. A lot of people aren't. I find that being able to turn Genoldo into this is a huge threat. And in some game states where I don't want to send a Power Patron from deck with Terminus, I can send this from extra and conserve more resources.
Nice. How often has like the onboard negate come up?
Basically anytime you ever summon this, so not the most common, it's definitely lower down on the list, but I wouldn't cut it.
That's fair.
I was playing Kui Belt as a 7 that on Synchro pops a card.
That's different.
Yeah, it is a targeting pop that the deck very much does not have enough of. Was definitely a good include.
Did this come up today against anything like Rolad, or?
Not against Rolad today, but it did come up when I was breaking boards and just saying, okay, you have one card, I want to get rid of it, boom.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Final 2, we have the Albion and the Synchro Ecclesia. These are what we play for Fallen and Virtuous. Shout out to Brandon who let me borrow his Synchro Ecclesia. I sent it twice over the course of the event, and both of those games I lost regardless. But that is what it is.
Hey, sometimes it works out. There are times you can send it with Harmonia too to make Fallen and the Virtuous Monster Reborn.
There are. Now, for the side deck, we are playing one Duster because there is a surprising amount of back row and we want to get rid of it. We have one Perulia. This is the third total, just when I want to take out some going first cards and bump up. We are playing 2 Ghost Bell and 2 Ghost Ogre. These are hand traps that I put in depending on the matchup. I like being able to have more flexibility, and just the 2 and 2 ended up working pretty well for me.
Sure. Yeah, it's interesting that your list doesn't have like a lot of like generic staple hand traps. They're just kind of like, oh, these are okay. It's just Chummies, Droll, and then like the 2 actual good hand traps like Ash and Harmonia.
Yep. Playing those, playing Harmonia, playing FNV, you can push through boards decently well.
Yeah, no, that's a really interesting take.
I was also playing 1 Gamma, 1 Delta, and 1 Driver.
1 and 1?
I thought about going up to the 2nd Delta, but didn't quite find the space for it. I never drew Gamma today. I drew Driver at least twice.
No Delta?
I drew Delta once per turn, but it didn't matter.
Oh, bummer.
Is what it is. Still don't regret playing them. For going first cards, we are on a triple Solemn Warning.
Oh my god.
Triple Solemn Warning, 1 Solemn Judgment. So those go in for the Charmies basically every time. It's incredible. There were multiple times Librarian drew me enough cards that I had 1 of each, and it felt really good.
Gross. Love it.
We play 1 Welcome Home. This is just another consistency piece we can slot in for that 5th card. And the final one is a Truest Worm. Hits a lot of decks that plays Darks. This can be our grab off of Magnamut if Harmonia is not good in the matchup. Did come up a few times. Was very glad I played that. And that is the 15.
Nice. All right. Any other shout outs, honorable mentions you want to mention?
Yeah, definitely shout out to the group that I drove up with who managed to put up with me for a couple of hours. That's Daniel sitting to my right, Michael over there with 1 arm, and Gaston who's recording this.
Hooray!
Shout out, like I mentioned, to Brandon who let me borrow the Synchro Ecclesia. And you know what? Shout out to Pizza Ranch too, who we may or may not be filming this.
Oh boy, I hope it'll get. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. Thanks, Andrew.
Yep.
Bye, YouTube.